Hi, everyone. My name is Sushma. I am the Learning and Development Specialist at ProXel. As all of you know, ProXel has taken the initiative of bringing to you experts and guests from different industries who can share with you valuable insights on what is going on right now and what to expect during and after this lockdown situation. So, as a part of our video series, Adding Value and Impacting Lives, we have a guest with us who is a real estate industry insider with more than 30 years of experience. We have the privilege of having Lisa Berman today on our show. And she has such an amazing profile, so I'm going to try and keep it as brief as possible in the interest of time. So, Lisa Berman, who is originally from Philadelphia, started her career in real estate in South Florida in the year 1989. And she earned the designation of GRI, which stands for Graduate of Realtor Institute, which puts her in the elite group of real estate professionals. Lisa is currently a realtor with her company Century 21 Tennis Realty in Florida, which is a part of the Century 21 franchise, a family owned and operated business with a global presence and one of the most known names in the industry of real estate. Lisa has been a part of her organization for more than 20 years, and their company has been in business for 40 years with more than 300 agents. It's such a pleasure to have her today on the show. Welcome to the show, Lisa.
Thank you, Sushma. Thanks for having me.
Sure. So, Lisa, tell us more about your area of specialty and the services that your organization offers.
Well, we offer residential, commercial property management in the rental industry and whatever anybody needs. We have experts in every field of real estate. We also have an amazing leadership, and we've helped over 50 families that have trusted us over the years. Continue to have amazing training, and we support each other every morning virtually, where we continue to not only work our industry, but to actually grow our business.
That is amazing. I mean, especially with now having all the challenges with not being able to meet in person, I think having that kind of support and keeping the business going is definitely very impressive. So the first big question I have for you, Lisa, is what is going on in the real estate industry when it comes to transactions with all of this lockdown situation, going on indefinitely? Can you help us understand?
Sure. There's still plenty of activity. You would be surprised how many sellers are listing their properties, and buyers still need to move. But each state has their own guidelines how to safely conduct themselves by showing property, inspecting, appraising, and just the actual closing itself. We have health questionnaires and disclosures that need to be signed by all parties. And then there are people that want to wait, and that's understandable. But the buyers who really need to move within the next 30 days, they're the ones who are coming out, making decisions, making offers, and closing.
That is good to know. I mean, good to know that things are not too shaken up and still it is kind of a business as usual. So like you mentioned, I'm sure there are people who might be holding off on their decisions because of doubts regarding economic situation or what the supply and demand will be like. So keeping that in perspective, do you see any shift in pricing trends or buying and selling patterns after the lockdown is lifted?
I think a lot of people want to buy and sell. Some may be fearful.
Right.
And then at the end of this lockdown, there's going to be a huge influx of buyers and sellers,
Mm-hmm.
and the prices
Mm-hmm.
will go on an upward trend.
Okay.
Uh, Anyone who is thinking of buying who can buy now, this
Mm-hmm.
is the time to negotiate.
Okay.
Builders are continuing their construction, and with the impending shortage
Mm-hmm.
that we have experienced before and expecting more so,
Mm-hmm.
we're very happy that that industry continues.
Right. That is so good to know. So all the people out there who are watching and have been wanting to buy, so just go for it. We have expert advice now that now is a good time. And I think that's a very positive way of looking at the situation. And it just brings in a lot of hope for those who have been having these plans. And generally these plans are like long term. They've been planning to buy or sell a home, and with all of this uncertainty, it is definitely reassuring to know that it is business as usual, uh, if you really want it to be. Those are like the biggest questions that we've had, Lisa, from our viewers, and a lot running on our mind. So thank you so much for sharing your expertise and helping us understand the situation right now. So any last few words before we close?
Yes, hats off to ProXel for putting together this video series. The information from the leaders in various industries are so important, and it helps us come together and understand what is going on during the pandemic and, of course, what we can expect after life begins to become more normal.
Mhm.
And I feel honored to have been a part of this and wish the company, ProXel, much success going forward. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for those kind words. Definitely, it's been a very satisfying and enriching experience putting this video series together, and an extreme pleasure having wonderful guests like you on the show and sharing this amazing information. And that's of so much benefit to all of our viewers. So thank you again once more. And to all the viewers, stay tuned. There are more guests coming up for you and more wonderful information. Stay home and stay safe. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Sasha.